The voice interview section is crucial for conducting in-depth discussions without visual materials, tasks, or directing users to specific websites or applications. By default, sections like Intro, to kickstart the session with preliminary questions, and Debrief, to wrap up the session, are always included when setting up a study. However, you have the liberty to create additional voice interview sections as per your requirements. To create a section, you can either utilize the left navigation bar or click between any two existing sections. Let's try to add a section here. A voice interview section is ideal for conducting in-depth discussions without the need for visual materials, tasks, or directing participants to specific websites or applications. Let's select and create this section. The first step in creating this section is to assign a section name. For instance, let's say we want to ask about reflections after viewing the recipes. Here, you have two options. Either create your interview guide from scratch, which provides you with a plain text editor, or generate it using AI. When you opt for the latter, you will be prompted to mention key topics or notes to be covered in this section. Let's say we want to understand how exploring recipes on HelloFresh differed from typical recipe exploration. Providing complete details on what you want to cover is beneficial. For instance, we might also want to add what participants understood about HelloFresh's offering, apart from recipe exploration. Having defined the two main topics, we can click on to generate an AI interview guide. The AI will then utilize the study objective to determine the most pertinent questions for the section, decide on the interview flow structure, and draft the final interview guide. As you can see, it prompts questions about the typical process, recipe presentation, uniqueness, and overall enthusiasm, along with conditional statements. You can modify this guide, removing questions you deem unnecessary and adding more on the chosen topics. You can make complete modifications to this guide. In a typical voice interview section, all you need to provide is the discussion guide, which serves as instructions and questions for the AI moderator to cover.